Our human body is a living genetic marvel, made up of layers and layers of protection system. From the outer human skin that acts as the first line of defense, to the rib cage that protects our organs in the chest. And under the microscope, you can also see all kinds of immune system that make sure you're safe from harmful foreign microbes and viruses. But sometimes, the threats come from the inside. In this case, cancer cells. That's where T cells come in, one type of the many immune cells that hunt down and destroy abnormal cells, including cancer cells. So, how do T cells work? Let's find out. This is your typical T cell. A T cell has antennae on its surface called protein receptors. They're designed to latch on to protein fragments, called antigen, found on the surface of various cells. When a cell mutates, so does its antigen, and this is when T cell steps in. When a T cell came across a cancer cell, its protein receptors will first attach themselves to the antigen of the cancer cell. Then, barrage of chemicals will be released via the receptor, killing the cancer cell, while at the meantime calling for more support. As cunning as it can get, a cancer cell can fool our immune system by further creating new abnormal antigen, which our T cell couldn't recognize, or disguise itself as a healthy cell. This prevents our T cell from latching its receptor to the mutated cancer cell, thus allowing cancer cells to spread out of control. But luckily, we have science on our side. Meet CAR T cell therapy. CAR T cell, or chimeric antigen receptor T cell, is a genetically modified T cell, specifically designed to target and combat the ever-evolving cancer cells. This is CAR T cell therapy. Unlike traditional drug-based immunotherapy, CAR T cell therapy utilized patients' own T cells, which are genetically modified in state-of-the-art laboratory and later reinfused back to the patient. So, how CAR T is made? Firstly, patient will undergo an apheresis process, which is very similar to your typical blood donation. Patient's blood is extracted with an apheresis machine and ready for the next step. Our CAR T cells manufacture is a closed-looped process, meaning the entire process is fully automated, in a clean and safe room, with minimal human intervention. Next, patient's T cells undergo enrichment process by using a magnetic separation device. Patient's blood is first labeled with a reagent, which binds magnetic compound to the T cells. Then, the mixture will pass through a magnetic field, separating the T cells from other cells, leaving behind a high concentration of T cells. Then, vectors are introduced to the enriched T cells, carrying genetically modified gene. The vectors will alter the T cells with specifically designed chimeric antigen receptor, turning them into a CAR T cells. Finally, it is time to further expand the newly engineered CAR T cells in large quantity. The expansion process will last from 10 to 12 days. During this period, temperature is monitored and adjusted, ensuring optimal and ideal cultivation conditions. Once the CAR T cells are properly cultured, the last step is quality control. A small sample of CAR T cells is fed through a flow cytometry machine, ensuring the quality of the CAR T cells meets stringent medical standards. All cultured CAR T cells are stored safely in our cryogenic facilities in liquid nitrogen tanks at a temperature of -196 degrees Celsius, ensuring a long-term storage. Finally, the CAR T cells are infused back to the patient when a treatment is required. Thanks to their new genetically modified protein receptors, the CAR T cells can now target and destroy mutated cancer cells. CAR T cell therapy is a revolutionary cancer treatment process. Unlike traditional cancer treatment, it is a personalized medicine that are precise and highly effective. At Retain Biotech, we believe CAR T cell therapy is the future. Backed by our team of professional medical experts and our commitment of stringent quality control, Retain Biotech can offer you another layer of protection you deserved.
瑞田生技，处于健康，用于未来。